This is Google Colab Tutorial for Beginners Part 2. Google Colab is an awesome free web-based Jupyter Notebooks platform. You can write and share Python code, text, audio, image, video, tables, and plots for data visualization. And the best thing for Python beginners is that you don't need to download or install anything to get started. Next, in my syllabus here is how to write and edit text. So we're going to insert a cell here for writing text. We come up here just where you found the little button to insert code. You can now choose this one here, insert text, or add text instead. Click on it once, and this cell opens up right below where I had highlighted here in my notebook. This is a text cell because it looks different. You can see it's whitish. It has this context menu up here for editing text as well. And so that's an indication that you are using a text cell. I'm just going to write simple text for you to see. And on the right hand side, you see a preview of what's going to look like once you actually run the cell. To run the cell, I'm just going to click outside of it. And then what you can see here is the text that I wrote, simple text. If I want to continue editing that part, I just go into the same cell, click twice. And now I can just highlight this and click to make it bold. And you can see a preview on the right hand side as well. If you want to make it italics, just highlight and click italics. Well, it actually included additional text here. It's not what I want. I'm going to just do like this, highlight the whole thing. And now the whole text on the right hand side here on the preview, it shows that that text is in italics. Okay. That's pretty much it for test. Oh, by the way, you can have this text show up in different sizes. So if I enter the hashtag once, then this is the biggest, this is the largest font you're going to see on this document. It's a heading, it's a #1 heading. If I want to see text that's a little small, I'm going to just copy this over here. Copy, Control copy, and I'm going to say Control V to paste it. Oops, it's not what I want. It's not what I want. I'm just going to say, I'm going to add another hashtag here instead. Just want to do it this way. Sample. And this one is going to be smaller. Okay. If I use 3 hashtags, it's going to be smaller still. And if I want to make it even smaller, put 4 hashtags, smallest. So on the right hand side, you'll see the different sizes that you get by prefixing what you write, the text that you write, with a hashtag, 2 hashtags, 3 hashtags, and 4 hashtags. So if you want the largest text possible, you just use 1 hashtag as a prefix. If you want the smallest, then you use 4 hashtags to prefix that text. In addition to plain text, you can just write lists. So this is a numbered list right here. Just click on this menu up here. And you can just write anything you want. Let's say, I'm going to say 1, 2. And you can see on the right hand side that the list is showing up here in the preview. But what do I do when I get here? Because there's only 2 numbered lines. What do I do if I want to add a 3rd one? You just press enter, return, and then you write 3 dot and the appropriate number of spaces and write 3. If I want to add the 4th one, you just do return again or enter it, write 4 dot spaces and 4 and so forth. So that's how you create a numbered list. Alternatively, if you're enjoying the content of this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next videos. And stick around, because at the end of this series, I'm going to be showing you some very cool data visualization techniques. You can do this using HTML tags. Okay, you can do it this way. I'm going to say unordered list. Unordered list, and in between these tags I'm going to add more tags. This is a list item. I'm going to copy this here, Control C to copy it, and I'm going to Control V to paste it. I'm going to paste it a few more times, and now I can just write whatever I want. I'm going to write the same thing I wrote above. 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see on the right hand side, it created an unordered list. So we had an ordered list, I created an unordered list. Well, this should have been actually an ordered list, so let me just modify this over here. I meant to actually create an ordered list just like this one above. And there you go. I replicated the same list from 1 to 4, only using the unordered list tags of HTML. In addition to creating ordered lists or numbered lists, you can create like unordered lists. And that's what I'm going to do right now, just by clicking up here. Add bulleted list. So it starts the list for you. You just highlight the list item, and then you write whatever you want. I'm going to write banana. Highlight the next one. I'm going to write apple. And then if you want to add more items to this list, just do enter or return. You type in the asterisk again, and then spaces, write pineapple, and you can do one more time, asterisk again, spaces, I can just write cherry. Okay, and as you can see on the right hand side in the preview, this is the test that's going to show up. This is the list that's going to show up once you're done with your formatting here. If at any point you want to see this from outside of the cell, all you have to do is to click on the outside of that cell to see it run. And there you go. This is how that would look in this document if this was the way I wanted it to look. Let's see what else I wanted to do with this here. I think it's pretty much it. So text large to small, ordered lists. Oh, I'm going to click on it again one more time. And if I wanted to do the unordered list using HTML tags, I'll do something similar to what I did before. I'm just going to copy this over here. Control C. I'm going to do Control V down here. And instead of OL, which stands for unordered list, which stands for ordered list, I'm going to use UL for unordered list. And now you can see I can just change the values here as well, just to match the list above. So we had apple, and then we had pineapple, and then we had cherry, just like we did before, only this time using the unordered list tags from HTML. And that's it. Next, we're going to look at how to import libraries. And the way we import libraries in Google Notebooks is pretty much the same way as we do that in any other code editor. I'm going to highlight this over here. I'm going to insert a code cell. I'm just going to do something like from IPython import display. I'm going to import this module because I'm going to be using it later on to display images in this notebook. I'm going to run a cell, make sure there's no errors. None. Okay, and this is how you import libraries or packages in Google Colab. Now, how do we install packages? It's very similar to the way we do it in Python or any other editor for that matter. So I'm going to insert another code cell here. I'm going to say, I'm going to use the exclamation mark, and I'm going to say pip install TensorFlow. TensorFlow already comes installed with Colab, but I want to show you what's going to happen. I'm going to run it. This video is part of a 6-part tutorial on Google Colab. So to get the most out of this tutorial, make sure to watch the entire series. And what it does is double check to make sure that it doesn't have that particular package. In this case, it does find that it has it, so it's not going to install it twice. It says requirement already satisfied for pretty much every line here. So that's how it installed a package or module using Google Colab.